Greetings to each and every one of you. Omnia Vincit Veritas. Truth conquers all. You see, it is late. All spiritual men and women, they don't sleep at night because we always operate in the night. Because the night is the judge of the day. When the night has not judged, the day cannot implement. That says our forefathers. But there are a lot of wisdom in this saying. As I'm talking to you now, it is almost 12 to 1 o'clock. But you see, we don't sleep in the night. Because while you are asleep, your spiritual masters, your priests, they are awake because of you. But I am not awake because of you. But I am awake because I want to fulfill my mission on earth. And my mission begins with myself. With what? With myself. You see, the night, why is it that we have named the darkness or the night? We've named it night because it is darkness. It is dark. And we name the day day because it is brightened. You see, the night, why is it so that a lot of witches, a lot of powerful energies, a lot of entities, mostly they operate at night? I have not said they can't operate in the day, but mostly, why is it that they operate at night? Because the night covers your deeds. The night protects your secrets. The night nurtured you. The night protects you, and the night always covers you. So, which is why all the time you will see that the night is so calm. The night is so quiet. The night is so harmony. So when people want to do things, they do it in the night. Being it positive or negative, they do it in the night. So it is late now. We are doing this video, or we are making this video at this time of the hour. It is late. We have done doing so many things before I've come to sit here to do this video. And what I'm about to talk about it at this dawn, it is very important, and I want you to pay attention to it. I'm going to talk about two things in this video. I am going to talk about manifestation and meditation. Okay? I'm going to talk about manifestation and meditation. There are a lot of people who does manifestation and they do it out of meditation. And others also do manifestation through meditation. Whichever way you subscribe for, what matters is for you to do what? To get a positive results. That is what matters. And what I'm about to teach you now, I want you to pay attention on this particular episode of this video that I'm making now. Because a lot of people who are following Seeker of Truth and Seeker of Truth Official and Seeker of Truth Herbal and Seeker of Truth Foundation on YouTube, Seeker of Truth Foundation on Instagram, Seeker of Truth Foundation on Facebook, they are doing their best, and I feel like teaching you something that can support you in life, that can help you for financial growth, for any physical achievements. There is this saying that, Zanoni, I have been doing manifestation for over 2 years now, yet nothing is happening. I have been doing manifestation for so many years now, yet nothing is happening. So it has a lot of layers. When you are missing the layers of manifestation, you may think that your manifestation does not work. But in other hand, you may be the cause of the delayance. You may be the cause of why your manifestation get frozen, because you are lacking the science, you are lacking the secrets on how to do manifestation. You see, whichever way you subscribe for, as I said, being it meditative way or being it of any kind of way you are going to use, you still need the mind. You still need the mind as a vessel. You need the mind as a tool to do your manifestation. And whatever has to do with the mind has a lot to do with your brain. And this is where I am getting it confusing all the time. And this is where I always advise people, you see, to get into spirituality, you need to understand how this system operates. You need to understand how your mind operates. A lot of people do not even understand the operation of their mind, yet they are trying to jump into spirituality. When you don't even understand your mind, because the mind or the brain is the last thing that dies before one will be completely dead. When the brain is not dead, no doctor will be boldly to declare you dead. Are you getting my point? Which is why when you have a brain dead, you become a vegetable. When a person has a brain dead, he or she becomes a vegetable, because it is the brain that controls this vessel. It controls this mechanism. So you should understand how your brain simply works. What is the hippocampus in your brain? What is the amygdala? What is the mirror? Cells. How does this things operate? What is the functioning of this these cells in your brain? When you know how this operates, you will definitely know how to do your manifestation properly. But quick notes: manifestation, if you are using meditation or you are only using visualization, because during meditation you do visualization. If you are only using maybe affirming, you are by right type, you write your manifestation. Whichever way, if you jot your manifestation or you only manifest in your brain without write up, whichever way you are subscribing for, you need to pay attention to what I'm going to tell you. In psychology or in neuroscience, we have something called the feed. You need to feed your brain with a vital information. When you fill your brain with what you want to manifest, the brain is now fed with an information, but this information becomes meaningless if there is no any effort. You can have an information, you can have this information, but if you don't make any effort to make sure this information manifests, it becomes meaningless. So when you write your manifestation, or when you speak your manifestation, or when you visualize your manifestation, make sure you focus on your manifestation very well. Focusing on your manifestation activate your creative cells, your creative mind. When when your creative mind is being activated, automatically you'll be able to create what we call vivid visualization. You can only manifest something, or your affirmation can only be manifest when the subconscious mind has a vivid visualization, a rare visualization, a visible visualization. When the subconscious mind does not have this visualization, or does not have this acceleration, the subconscious mind, it will take it long period of time for the subconscious mind to process this and implement it. Since your childhood, you have been manifesting. What you learn from your school's academical education is a form of manifestation, but you don't know, because you go to school, you focus on every teachings that were given to you by your teacher. You focus on it very well. This focus creates what? Activate your creative mind. When your creative mind is being activated, you begin to create layers in what your teacher taught you. So when you focus very well, then you put effort. The effort is what? By revising what your teacher taught you, by making some research on what your teacher taught you, by putting effort in what your teacher taught you. Whilst you keep doing this, the visualization that your focus has activated through, the creative mind, it becomes more vivid. The creative becomes more vivid because you have been doing effort on it. When you make effort on whatever you are affirming, then this effort becomes effortlessness. You wouldn't need to make any effort, which is why when you are learning something at the beginning, you focus, you pay attention, you make so much effort on it. When you become mastering or master of the game, you don't need to make effort before you can execute whatever you have learned, or whatever you have been told, or whatever you have been taught, because you have already done, or you have already made that effort, and the effort has now yield a good fruit. It has been manifest, so you don't need to make an effort. So you are doing affirmation, but what effort do you do? What effort do you make after you are affirming? After you have made your affirmation, do you make any effort towards what you are affirming? Or you are just there, you want the thing to come and locate you? So we have something called inter-aura connection. Inter-aura connection is simply means that you need to pair your aura to what you are affirming. If I want to affirm riches, wealth, after doing my affirmation day in, day out, I visualize, I write them down all the time. I perceive them all the time. I can see them in my room. I jot my affirmation everywhere in my room. And I don't make an inter-aura connection. It will take long period before my manifestation come true. Before my affirmation be manifest. So if I want to become a rich person and I affirm something and I focus on it, and I've created it in my memory, in my subconscious mind, and I can view it vividly in my subconscious mind, what I need to do is to pair my aura. To pair my aura to the people who are already wealthy. To pair my aura with the people who already have the connection, by attending to their locations, by trying to create communication, by trying to create interactions, by getting involved with this type of society, this type of people, by getting involved in their society. Once you start getting involved in their society, once you start getting involved with them, you start getting along with them, you start getting interaction with them, you are programming, this is what we call mental engineering. You are programming the mind to do what?
to guzzle, to confirm or to affirm what you have already been visualized, and the mind will implement it. But many of you, you do your affirmation, you sit down and you do your affirmation, but you are lacking to do inter-aura connection. You don't connect with that type or those type of aura. You don't pair. You don't use your infrared. You don't use your Wi-Fi. You don't connect with those type of people. Right now, on your phones, you have a Wi-Fi bar on your phone, but you need to connect to the what? To the internet cloud before you can be able to do what? To access what is, what is embedded in the what? In the cloud. When once you are able to tap the internet cloud, once you are able to tap into it, it means you will be able to tap to pair. Your phone was able to pair with that of the Wi-Fi, with that of the internet. It enables you to open every tap. It enables you to open anything that has to do with what? With the network. That has to do with the social media. That has to do with the internet. So when you pair your aura with the people who are aligned with your affirmation, and this pairing is able to pair either by shaking hands together, by hugging each other, by getting interaction with them, by getting communication with them, by taking their numbers, by visiting their vicinities, by visiting their workplaces, by visiting their rest places. Your aura is now beginning to adopt what you are affirming. Then your aura becomes the magnitude to magnetize your affirmation. So what do you do after you have done your affirmation? You can do affirmation through meditation by sitting quietly, doing your tantric, exercise, maybe your inhalation and exhalation. After that, you can go and watch some of my videos on that. You do your inhalation and exhalation just to release the negative energy out of the system, then invite positive energy in your system that will energize your mind, energize yourself. Then anchored in that state. When you anchored in that state, make sure you do what? You close your eyes, make sure you relax. When you relax, your mind should go on your goal. If you want to use Kundalini to do that, that one is a different thing. We'll talk about it in the next episode. But this is a simple method. Just close your eyes, relax, focus your mind on your goal. Well, your mind, you can't control your mind, so it will be going up and down, on and off. Do not worry. When your mind goes off, just bring it back. Focus your mind on your goal. Make sure you focus on it so vividly, to the extent you start to create the image of your goal in your subconscious mind, to the extent you can view it, you can see your goal clearer in your mind, to the extent you can feel your goal within your whole body. If you want to become a rich and successful person, to the extent your whole body will now be totally convinced that she is rich, she is wealthy, he is wealthy, to the extent you can feel it, to the extent you can have the joy of what? Of wealth. When you have this state of anchored, when you anchored in this state, then you have to also make an effort by doing what? By getting along to what your goal symbolizes, by getting along with the people who have already achieved the type of goal you want to achieve, by interacting with them, by trying to pave your way through them, by trying to get along with them. There is this man on the social media that I really respect so much. I admire him so much on the social media, and I always tell people this man really understands how the mind simply works. he understood how the social media really works. So this man is a spiritual person who offers sacrifices, who does a lot of things, yet he doesn't stay at one place. He understands how quantum works. He understands how our mind works. He understands that yes, even if you consult your spirit, even if you consult your energies, you consult your demons, you consult your angels, you don't have to stay at one place. You need to pair your aura with the people who are before you, with the people who have already gained the achievement that you want to achieve now. So you get along with them, you interact with them. When you get along with them, you interact with them, they definitely do what? They change something in you. This man that I'm talking about is Ajaguraja. I really admire him so much. He understands what you people don't understand, which is why some of you envy this man, because you are shallow in mind. He understood how the mind operates. He does his rituals all right, but he goes out to interact with these big men. He goes out to pair his aura with their aura by shaking hands with them, by hugging them, by even having conversation with them. The aura, the demeanor of his aura becomes what? It changes, and it becomes, it automatically transforms into the goal that he wants to achieve. So do manifestation and do inter-aura connection. Thank you.